I've had more people ask me about my R1 than any other watch I've ever worn. Hey, I'm Matt Hoffman, surfer and watch enthusiast. First and foremost, I believe in what the Veyer brand stands for. Every watch they produce is built with purpose, and I feel that every time I put my watch on. Affordable, good looking, built for any adventure. What more could you want from a watch company?
Hey guys, welcome to Surf and Show. I'm Noel Salas. Today's a special episode. It's my favorite finds for 2024. We always drop this episode right before Christmas because we believe that it's every surfer's Christmas wish list. Now, if you follow the show, I'm always doing board reviews, I'm testing fins, all kinds of different surf products. And I really believe that the items that we have this year should be on your radar. This is gonna be fun. Sit back, get your favorite drink, enjoy the show. Now, before we dive in to these products that made my favorite finds, I put the link in the YouTube description field below, so it's easy for you guys to get exactly what product I'm talking about. Now, the other thing I want to mention is a lot of companies send these products in for review free of charge. Some of the products I paid for, and all of the products I'm using on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like they need to be on your radar. They would definitely be on my Christmas wish list. Now, the first place I want to start are my favorite boards for 2024. Some of you guys are looking for boards right now. Some of you guys want a new board for Christmas. And there's only a few boards that made my favorite list. And it's getting harder and harder for a board to become a favorite of mine. And it's real simple. The board becomes a favorite because I don't want to get off it. Now, the first board I want to talk about is the new IPA Supernova. Now, I'm a bit biased towards this board. I did develop or design this board with Duke IPA, but we had one type of wave in mind. This is a small wave performance groveler. So it has that performance outline, but it's got like a performance fish rocker. So it's lightning fast, relatively flat, but it still will do a tight arcing turn in the pocket. And I feel like if you surf small mushy waves, and I'm thinking like head high and below, this is the board you want to be on. It's carrying next level speed and it doesn't lack the pivot and performance in the pocket. Now, the next board is in the small wave performance board category. So it's the Dumpster Diver 2, and this has a bit more rocker. I would even say it's more of a daily driver too. I would say best in 2 to 6 foot surf. I have it in Spine Tech and PU Poly, and these two boards did not disappoint. There's something about the performance it's given me in the pocket when the wave gets really critical and kind of sucks out. These boards were performing incredibly. Wave 1 at Waco gets really fast, and I would say it's steep and most like a beach break. And I remember riding the PU Poly, being able to just hit the rail at a real high speed and do a nice roundhouse. The Dumpster Diver 2 is next level in that small wave performance board or your daily driver. And for a lot of the guys in our community, this would be your high performance shortboard in 2 to 6 foot surf. Now, the third board that was a favorite is the Sharp Eye Inferno FT. Now, this is a quad, and it's got quite a bit more rocker compared to the two other boards. That's why it's in the high performance board category. This board did not lack pivot, and I feel like sometimes when you ride a quad, because it has no center fin, that it can be a little bit more carvy and more down the line speed for tube riding or really small mushy waves. But this board felt excellent in the pool. It didn't lack the pivot. I felt like it was drawing high performance lines. So if you're looking for a high performance shortboard, you do need to be on the top of your game, but the Inferno FT is excellent. Now, another board that's making my favorites for 2024, and I have not reviewed this board yet, It's the new Lost Pisces in the Black Sheep construction. Guys, this review is coming. Tons of requests for it. I'm already done shooting on this particular board, but I've been putting it through the paces as a quad, thruster, twin plus trailer. I've been riding it at the wedge section at Waco. I've been putting it through the paces in the 3-wave set, the 4-wave set, and this board does not disappoint. I'm saying it's the best performance fish I've ever ridden. It's better than the 96. I feel like the changes that have been made make it a better groveler. It's carrying more speed. It's pulled in the nose a little bit. There's other changes. You guys are asking me, what do I think about the Pisces? You don't need to wait for the review. Just go out and get one right away. Now this next product is my Pivot Twin plus trailer in pre-preg carbon. Now I'm sure you're going, oh, I've ridden carbon fins before, or maybe you're riding a carbon board. Most of the carbon that we know on surfboards is vacuum bagged. And then with fins, those are resin transfer mold carbon fins. So they inject resin into the mold. Pre-preg carbon is the highest level carbon used in race bikes, cars, boats, aircraft stuff. Guys, this carbon, when it comes in, it's impregnated with epoxy resin and it moves like a fabric. Each layer is laid by hand and then it's cured in high heat. So when it comes out, you're getting the perfect flex pattern that you would want to get out of pre-preg carbon in your fins. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the flex like on these? I would say they're between a 4 and a 5. So they're always feeling lively under your feet and you're getting true accurate turns. Now the next product are Vera watches. Now they're huge supporters of the show and their fans and they're surfers making watches for surfers. And I've been a watch enthusiast since I was a kid. What I like about their watches, they make many different styles. I like the classic dive watch style, but this is an automatic watch. So it winds itself by a movement by being on my wrist. I've never had a watch like that before. And then they have a solar powered watch. So this is gonna be low maintenance, not needing a new battery like most of my other watches. And then they make watches that are a little bit more dressy, and this one does need a battery. But what I love is all their watches come with 2 bands and you have unlimited styles to choose from. Now there's 2 new products that I've been testing all year from CI Surfboards. I've got the day bag for your performance board. So this is 5'8", they make them up to 6 foot, I'm sure a bit bigger, but it gives us a little extra cushion and just protection of the board. But I really like how they put a new pocket in. You'd be surprised at how many of these day bag for boards that don't have pockets. So I think it's very clever that they put the shoulder strap in here, because I remember riding my bike down the trestles, I would use a shoulder strap instead of a board rack because I was always taking 2 boards down to the beach. And then when you open it up here and you zip this down, it has a pocket inside. So I've talked about this before with other board bags. Why don't they make them with pockets? Guys at CI, love this new board bag. I want to say good job here, and I love a shoulder strap. The other product is this essential day bag, and I believe they're calling it the 40-liter pack. It's pretty big in what it can hold and carry, and I'm kind of a baby when it comes to cold water. So if I have 3 sessions at Waco for 3 different hours, I wear 3 different wetsuits. So when I take all my stuff down, I need a place to put 3 of the suits, a towel, my fins, and everything inside, and I can fit everything in here on the way there and on the way back. It's durable, and I've been using it every weekend for the entire summer, and now we're into winter and I'm already wearing wetsuits. This pack's next level. Now every surfer needs a wax comb. I like my wax fresh. A company called Wax Fresh Wax Remover sent me this little device, and it's easy to fit in your hand, and all you do is you run it like a wax comb and it just begins to take off the wax, and it's super easy. And what I love is this little edge here, it never dulls. This wax comb right here I've used a bunch. It's pretty dull now, and so it doesn't take off the wax that easy. Guys, this is a great stocking stuffer. If you don't have one, every surfer needs a Wax Fresh Wax Remover. Now this next product is made by Dremel. It's a cordless Dremel that I put in my travel kit to work on ding repairs, and I've found that sometimes my fins don't always fit perfectly in every box. There are variances in the boxes because they're coming from all over the place. So when a fin doesn't fit just right, I'll take the Dremel, adjust the speed on how much I need to take down the fin at the base a bit so it fits perfect. Guys, this should be in your travel kit for ding repairs and working on your board. Now this next product was a favorite of mine back in 2021 by Bob and Brad. This is a mini massage gun. It comes with a bunch of different attachments. I use it all the time coming back from Waco, surfing 3 or 4 hours, and my body's aching. The reason I brought this product up is because it's still going strong. It's holding a great charge, and some of my friends have got it and everybody swears by this little thing, and I really haven't seen one with this much power in such a small package. Now this next product is kind of strange. I'm sure there's a bunch of us surfers out there that are playing pickleball. I love table tennis and I played tennis in high school. You guys keep asking me, how am I staying in such good shape? I'm 51 years old, my flexibility's back. I had full hip replacement 2 years ago, and I want to credit a lot to massage therapy, eating healthy, but I've been playing a lot of pickleball to work on quick twitch muscles and getting in better shape. But I found this company called Gearbox, and what I love about their paddles is most of the other paddle companies are all honeycomb construction. And I know, talking to you surfers, that you know what honeycomb is because most fins are made out of honeycomb construction. Well, this guys at Gearbox are using carbon core. So it has a patented core, and it's got excellent power. And for me, that's one of the things I like, is that I feel like it has good touch, but it's all about the power, increasing speed. I'm having a blast playing pickleball. If you play, you gotta check out the Gearbox Pro Power Paddle. I have it in the elongated and the Integra paddle. They're both excellent. Now for all the golfers in our community, I've been playing golf for a long time and I've tried all the different shoes out there. These G4 Gallivant 2s are the best I've ever worn. They have a special foot insert that kind of gives you a massage. There's something about not only the way they fit, but the way they wear. I would say after 18 or 36 holes, usually my back's pretty torched. I am driving in a golf cart, but these are next level comfortable. I think you can take out the inserts. They're machine washable, put them back in. This shoe is insane. Now, I also want to mention, since I talked about the inserts on those, on these other golf shoes, these are my Adidas Tour 360s. I've been wearing the Sidus golf inserts all last year. And for me, with the regular inserts, they're okay. But when I play and I'm in my golf shoes all day long, this insert actually took the pain away. And I was telling them that they were going to be a favorite find, and they said, awesome, have you tried our run insert yet? And I haven't. Now I did take my golf ones and put it in a couple of my daily walk shoes, and in some shoes they feel good and others not so much. So it's really about the shoe type, but in all my golf shoes, if they're not my G4s, I put these in, they're excellent. Now the last product are these sandals by Free Waters. They're calling it Cloud9 Ultra because they're ultra comfortable, and I'm in sandals daily. When I'm not playing golf or pickleball, I'm wearing sandals on the regular. Guys, if you're a sandal guy, you've got to check out the Cloud9 Ultra by Free Waters. Here with my homeboy, Rob Henson.
Yeah, what's up, Noel?
To have you on the show. Rob and I connect sometimes on land, but most of the time lately, we've been working in the water for like the last year and a half, almost 2 years now.
Absolutely, it's been a blast.
And you know, I haven't done much work with the GoPro, so it's been such a pleasure to have you on the team, introducing me to GoPro. And then this is actually a favorite of mine because it's added so much flavor to the show.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that, you know, a great water clip is always going to get you the traction that you need. And it's just good to be able to compare the land angle with the water angle. And certain areas you may do a turn that you go past me. and you can follow it up with the land angle with that as
I
well.
love that. So you get to see the fins, how much action. I think watching it in real time in the water, it happens so fast.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like our community actually gets to see how fast that turn actually went by, which I love. You got your hands on the GoPro 13.
That's correct.
And last year we were shooting on the 12.
That's correct.
And a good portion of this year too.
Yeah, for the first half of the year, we were on the GoPro 12. GoPro 13 was released in mid-September.
Right.
And the folks over at GoPro got me one within a couple of weeks of it being released. Super appreciative of that. And of course, we're already starting to see some of the benefits of it as well.
Absolutely. So what's new about the 13 that you've noticed as a photographer?
You know, it's crazy because GoPro's gotten so good. Between the 12 and 13, they're just stepping it up from that, from last year's model to the next.
Right. And with the 13, I think you have options for the different lens.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
We have the ultra wide lens mod right here. But they've got a number of lens options that are going to be coming out. The anamorphic lens has more of a cinematic feel to it, a little bit wider, but it's not going to be any wider than what we saw with this.
Right.
But yeah, the interchangeable lenses is really kind of a game changer for GoPro, because used to they would have these and the lens, was great, but you're kind of limited in what your options. Whereas if you load up a big water housing, you can put a fisheye on it, you can put a 70-200 on it. That's eventually what I think that you'll see them do, is go to those longer focal ranges on the GoPros. But for right now, we got the ultra wide, the standard, and it's pretty simple, man. You just literally take this lens. Of course, I'm having trouble. Boom, right there, pops right off. And once again, with the wide angle, you take that guy. You can see it gives you a little blue circle there. You line that blue circle up to blue circle, twist it on, and all of a sudden now you've got the ultra wide on there. These lenses are really going to be great for the up close stuff. I think POV might be pretty good, and also being an action sports photographer, using it for skating would be a great option as well.
Snowboarding.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of My Favorite Finds for 2024. Just in time for Black Friday. This is every surfer's Christmas wish list. I got all the links in the YouTube description field below. Special shout out thanks to all the companies who sent out product. We do this episode just for our community. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see you in the water. Bye-bye.